So in my last video, I went over a broken strategy you could use to get your first prestige brawler this season, and I got a lot of comments talking about, well, I don't have these brawlers. Is there anything else I can use? Is there other strategies I can use? Who's the best brawlers on this specific map? Fear not, I am here. Now this strategy once again consists of playing duels, but I honestly think this one may be better than the previous strategy because you can use any brawler you want. You just have to follow a specific step when you're choosing your 3 brawlers. So explaining the strategy real quick, with your first brawler, all you want to do is choose the best brawler on that map. Whoever you think is the best brawler, just choose that brawler. So if we look at this map, it's really open. Snipers are really good. With our first brawler, we're just gonna choose Piper. Simple as that. So we have Piper. With your second brawler, you want to cover the counters of your first brawler. Piper gets countered by tanks if they have the super, and she also gets countered by assassins. Pretty obvious. If Edgar jumps on a Piper, Piper can't do anything. So with your second brawler, you want to choose someone that counters tanks and assassins. My last video was all about RT. RT is the perfect pick right here, but because my last video was literally about RT, we're gonna be changing it up here. Let's scroll down. We're gonna be using Otis. Otis is a really bad brawler right now. We're still gonna make it work, so we're gonna choose Otis. Otis counters tanks, it counters assassins. Piper gets countered by them, we chose Otis. So if they choose Bull or Edgar as their first pick, we're gonna lose with the Piper, but then we have Otis, and that's literally a free kill. Otis versus Edgar, that isn't fair. So now you want to think, who counters Otis? Well, if we look at this map, we're using Otis as our second pick. This map can get opened up, right? People can be using wall breakers. They can use anything that destroys bushes. So because the map can get opened up and brawlers do have more range than Otis, we can think snipers can counter Otis in this situation. If the map is open, what is Otis gonna do? Even if the map isn't open, this map is already pretty open. The snipers have more range than Otis. They can take a Otis out. So with our last pick, we want to cover the counters of Otis. We think snipers can counter Otis, so we just have to choose an assassin. Simple as that. We're gonna be choosing Edgar. I think Kit is the better pick, but because Kit is a legendary, some of you may not have Kit. We're gonna be choosing Edgar right here, and you obviously want to change your gears and gadgets. So because we have Otis as our second pick, we don't need this gadget, right? Like, it's fine. We're gonna be using this. If we use this gadget, we're gonna counter every single sniper. We hit them once, we pop the gadget, they're dead. We're gonna be using this. So right here, we just came up with a strategy on the spot. As you guys can see, look at my battle log. I haven't played a single game in literally a day. We're gonna be pressing play right here, going in. First game today, I am not warmed up. I'm playing 1000 plus trophy brawlers. We're going to be winning every single game. So right here, like I stated, we're facing an Edgar. I can't lose this, right? If I had the other gadget, I could have won. But then we have Otis. So this Edgar can't do anything. Yes, he might kill me here, but then we have Otis. As you guys can see, we cover the counters. Now, obviously, you want to try to get kills. We're facing an Edgar, right? So Edgar, he's going to step back until he gets a super. We want to play aggressive. Can we get a hit? We get the kill. Look at that. Bro, I will literally got countered, but I knew an Edgar player is going to sit back, try to get the super, try to get the hypercharge. Wait till the storm comes in. You have to keep that in mind. Who are you facing? What are they going to try to do? We're facing an Edgar. He's just going to try to step back and try to get a super. Storm comes in. He's going to jump on you. We get the kill. We're going to rush him, right? So now we go the Shelly. So right here, we already won this game. Like, simple as that. Even if we lose this, we have Otis with super. We wait till the storm comes in. Max can't do anything. So honestly, I can die here. Here you go. Kill me. I don't care, right? I don't care. There we go. So now if you want to play smart, what you do is literally hide behind this barrel. Let the storm come in, you pop Otis super, you win the game. Now they may use a gadget, and that's the scary thing. So what you can do is flash it. So when the storm comes in, you have to remember Max has a gadget that can make them dash. They're immune. So you can flash it like this. They pop a gadget. See? Look, they literally popped it, and now you just go beside them, and GG's. They can't do anything. Simple as that. First game down. That was so simple. Look how easy that was. I didn't do anything crazy. We'll press play again. We'll play one more game, and then we'll literally make up a random strategy on the spot. I have not thought about these. I haven't played in an entire day. We're literally thinking about these on the spot. Now we're facing a Stu. So this Stu is going to try to get a super. We want to try to keep our range. It could be difficult because there is bushes. I have no idea which side he's on. So it could be a little difficult, but you don't want to try to feed him super. Obviously, if he pushes up like this, there's really nothing you can do. Remember, you do have curve, so you can pop that. He's probably going to super here. It's fine. We do die, but now we have an Otis. All we have to do is try to get a super. Once we get a super, we sit back and we just win. Simple as that. You're going to win this, and you have to keep this in mind. We have an Otis right here. If we kill this dude, we win the game. Bro, look who they have. They have a Bull, and then they have a Sam. Otis counters both. So we're going to hide down here. He's going to try to break that. He's going to come in. And then we're just gonna pop this. I mean, almost got the kill there, but honestly, I was looking up and talking. I wasn't even looking down, but we get the kill right there. Now we won. I mean, there's nothing he can do. The only way he can kill us is if he gets his super and then he comes in on us. He does have a super. So right here, you just want to try to get your super. Just stay back. It's fine. We're going to pop this. He does use that, but he can't kill me. And we're just going to keep our range. He gets a super again, but look how close we are now. There's nothing he can do. Like, literally, there's nothing he can do. Yes, he has a super. Once he comes in, we just have to auto him. Oh, I wasn't looking, guys, but there we go. We just auto him, and we just get the kill. Simple as that. As you guys can see, it's just not fair. Otis is one of the worst brawlers in the game right now. I saw some tier lists. I honestly think he's pretty good, but, bro, people had him in F. So, like, we have our hypercharge. What is the Sam gonna do? He uses that. He misses that. We get our hypercharge. Look, he's mad. He knows he lost. It's over. He can't do anything. We can just sit here. It's fine. You don't have to, like, rush your super. You can literally just sit here. Obviously, he does have a gadget, so we're gonna go like this, and he's dead. There's nothing he can do. There's literally nothing he can do. So now we're not gonna edit anything, okay? We're gonna press exit, and we're gonna come up with a new strategy on the spot. Okay, we're gonna open this because we haven't played. Guys, do we get anything? Oh, come on, Pearl. I have no idea if that's good. I think that's absolutely horrendous. Extra hot. Can we get berries? I think berries is really good. Please. Let's go! Now let's come up with another strategy. The map is open. We want to use snipers. We won't use Piper. Honestly, why don't we try Brock? We can use Brock to try to break their bushes, right? So we're going to use this. We're going to use this. That's fine. And then I think this is good. So there we go. We're going to be using Brock here. And because we don't have the jump gadget, if they have an assassin, if they even have a tank, the reason why tanks can counter Brock is because Brock has to shoot like 7 times in a row to kill a tank. It's pretty difficult to hit Brock shots, especially if they're kind of close to you. So tanks and assassins, once again, we use Otis, which is like one of the worst brawlers in the game. We'll use a different one. So who counters assassins and tanks? There's Griff, there's Gale, there's Colette, there's B, there's so many. We're just going to be using Gale. Gale is really popular. Gale is once again one of the worst brawlers in the game right now, but we're going to make it work. And now who counters Gale? I mean, there really isn't a specific class that counters Gale. So honestly, with your third brawler, you can't just choose another really good brawler on this map. So I might just choose like Angelo, maybe Jean. Jean is a really good duels brawler. So we're actually going to be using Jean. I just want to show you guys real quick. So you want to use this, and then this is good. I mean, let's think about it. So if they have an assassin, we're going to kill them with the Gale. So we don't need this because, I mean, who's going to jump on us? The Gale is going to take out every single one. So we can use this. The only brawler that can take out a Gale is once again snipers. The map can be open. We have a Jean. I think we should be able to win that. There we go. Guys, we didn't edit anything. Like, there's no editing going on, right? Like, you can see that I'm pressing play again. I haven't edited anything. Like, this is literally the next game. Hopping into this game. What the hell, bro? They're also using a Brock. And, okay, this guy's insane. You guys can see. He literally... Okay, you guys can just tell. He's insane. He's a really good brawler. We came up with the strategy on the spot. We're still gonna win. Simple as that. We're gonna be popping this, scoring like that. He might do the same thing. Yes, he is. So as you guys can see, bro, I just came with a random strategy on the spot, and other people are using it because I mean, like, you guys can just tell, like, these strategies are just way too OP. So right here, I mean, it's a 1 versus 1. You want to try to win. Obviously, it could be a little difficult. I mean, if they hit you once, I mean, you're dead. So right here, I might actually just go like this, pop a gadget. That's gonna hit them. Now we have the advantage here. They do hit us as well. Can we hit that? Nice. We still have the advantage, and we die. Guys, we die. We messed that up, honestly. But you have to think here. Jean might 1 versus 3. Simple as that. I'm not even lying. Jean is one of the best brawlers in duels, and we don't really need bushes for Jean. So yes, you did die, and that was my fault, but we have a Jean, and I think we should be able to win. So honestly, even if we lose here, he made a big mistake. He just broke his own bushes. Like, what are you doing? We have a Jean, so right here, I want to try to get my super. Even if we don't get it, we're 65% there, so it's fine. He's gonna be popping that. He does hit it. We're gonna continue going down. He's gonna shoot up. He's gonna shoot up again. No, he's not. Okay, hold up. Okay, we die. That's fine because we're gonna win. I already know we're gonna win. He doesn't have the jump gadget, so if you super them, he can't jump away. It's simple as that. So we're gonna win here. This is an easy win. I can already see that I'm winning. B has no HP, so once I pull the B, they're literally automatically dead. Brock doesn't have too much HP. We have our super, so he might try to super me, or he's gonna try to save it. So let's see what he does here. He does get hypercharge, and the map is open. He's gonna pull me. I mean, he's gonna super me. We're just gonna get that kill. So we get the first kill. He wasted his super, which was really dumb. If I was in his position, what I would have done was save my super, B hypercharge, the map is open. What are you gonna do? Simple as that. Now right here, we want to try to keep our range. Remember, like, bro, Jean has like one of the most, like, the longest ranges in the entire game. I want to try to hide that I'm really close to my super. Right now they don't know that, so if I can get in range, I auto in once, then I pop my super right away. They're gonna have no time to react, so we're gonna try to do that, but it's gonna be kind of difficult because, let's see, can we go like that? Okay, there. Simple as that. As you guys can see, that's another strategy you can use if you're using Gene. If you're close to your super, get kind of close to them. They have no idea how close you are to your super. Auto aim twice, you just kill them. Easy dubs. Now, they do have hypercharge. We also get ours. Once again, I'm really close. Can we go like this? Go like this? Guys, this was the first time I popped a gadget. What am I doing, bro? I have so many gadgets. They're really low. Can we hit them? We almost hit them. I want to try to make them low again. They actually run fully back, so they get full HP. Okay, so we're gonna try to go close because that obviously does more damage. So it's pretty difficult to juke Gale shots. We hit them twice there. We're gonna pop now. We just get the kill. That was actually a really close game. I messed up in the beginning. If it's a 1v1, you want to try to win, but you guys saw that guy was really good. We're gonna use hypercharge. Come on, the new hypercharge just came out. Please, bro. Boys, we're going to be using one more strategy. One of the worst strategies of all time. We're going to be using a tank as our first pick. No battery. Okay, guys, we have to end this pretty soon. We're going to be using a tank as our first pick. Who cares? Simple as that. We'll use El Primo. Bro, let's just see how this strategy is insane. I already know I'm going to win. Simple as that. We're going to be using El Primo, and right here, I might use this so I can destroy the bushes. That's a pretty smart idea, so we're actually going to be using this. Who counters El Primo? Well, I mean, like I stated, Gale, Griff, like, there really isn't a specific class of brawlers that counter them, but if they use the brawler on this map, we want to use a sniper because snipers have more range. Gene will be a really good pick here because we're using this. This breaks all the walls, so I can just use Gene again. Honestly, we're going to be using Gene because we are using El Primo as the first brawler. Who counters Gene on this map? Well, if we think about it, tanks. Simple as that, bro. If the enemy has a Frank, Gene has to shoot like 554 quintillion times to take out a tank. But assassins, we're not gonna make assassins counter us. We're actually gonna be using this one. And now we just have to focus on tanks. We're gonna be using Colette. Colette absolutely destroys tanks. Simple as that. I mean, this is all good. Watch this, guys. I'm literally using El Primo on an open map. This makes no sense. What I have right here makes no sense. Simple as that. We're still gonna win. Easy dubs. Watch this. First game, remember, if you're facing a Stu, you can flash your super. They pop theirs because they think you're gonna super, and then you just get the kill. So I can actually charge a lot of my super here because Stu does no damage, as you guys can see. So once he pops it, okay, he's going down. I wish he stayed on his side so I could pop my gadget, but he actually came on our side. If he comes close, we'll pop a gadget. Actually, we can use this wall to our advantage. Remember, you want to try to get hit as well because that charges your super. So he's gonna get all the way pushed back. As you guys can see, Stu does like no damage. We're gonna stay here so he doesn't hit us. We're gonna move up so he can't go up, and now he's gonna try to break the wall or something, and we just get that kill. As you guys can see, bro, Stu does no damage. That's a free kill right there. Now we're facing a B. We might want to save our super, but honestly, I think I can just kill the B if I jump on her. Like, what are they gonna do? So we want to try to stay back. Hopefully this lures them a little closer. They do hit us there. We're gonna juke that shot. We're gonna try to juke that shot. Now we're gonna try to juke this shot, and now we're gonna keep on going this way, go that way. Easy jukes, easy jukes. This is too free. Jump on. What was that auto aim? Guys, what was that auto aim? What was that? Bro, what was that auto aim? That was one of the worst auto aims of all time, bro. I should have just saved my super. So that was a risky play I made there, and it didn't pay off. But as you guys can see, we're going to use this. They're going to have to move left. We're going to push left. And now they're going to have to move that way, but they're dead. Bro, I auto aimed. Okay, so they were in Seattle. I auto him and went to Nicaragua. Now we're facing a Leon. I don't even think, what is a Leon going to do against the El Primo? They have to come close to even do anything. They can't come close because, I mean, I'm close to my super as well. So they're going to pop that. We're just going to take it out. I mean, they're trying to get there. They didn't even have hypercharge, guys. That's a free win. Please shoot me, please. Okay, thank you very much for shooting me. I get closer to my super. They're gonna shoot that way because they think they're gonna go that way. We're gonna juke that shot. Easy dubs. Go like this. They have to come down or they're gonna die. Okay, so they're gonna stay there. We're one shot to our super. They're playing this really dumb. Simple as that, guys. This strategy is just not fair. Like, how is this on? This isn't fair. This is like, I can honestly push like all my brawlers to 2,000 trophies with this strategy because it's so OP. There's nothing you can do. You cover the counters of your previous brawlers. You have everything covered. Your first brawler is the best brawler on the map. It's easy wins. Use the strategy. You're gonna get your first prestige easily. You can honestly even use Sprout. So as you guys can see, no one really plays Sprout. So you can do this pretty smart and just play Sprout. If you scroll down, look at this, bro. Prestige Sprout right now is 1,200 trophies. This is probably the lowest. You might want to go through, check who's the lowest, use that brawler, and that will be an easy prestige. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to leave a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, whatever, to never miss any future videos.